In DaVinci Resolve, this UI effect is super easy and I'll show you how in minutes. But before we get into this tutorial, we do need a few things. We need these star animations that I used in the beginning, and we also need the UI Liquid Glass DaVinci Resolve logo. I've linked those two assets down below, but the rest we're gonna recreate in DaVinci Resolve. The very first thing we have to do is set our ground layer. So we do have to come to the generators and grab a 4-corner gradient. Now in the beginning, I do keep these two same colors right here, but I just match them. So I'm gonna come here and make this third one dark, and I'm gonna make this last one really light. This is gonna give this a really cool effect. Now to make it even cooler, I'm gonna make this as a compound clip. Head over to the color page and search for the node film look creator and add it on and watch your footage. It's gonna look 10 times cooler. Now dragging the free star design that I gave you down below, go into the Fusion page with this star design. We're gonna hit shift space for a glow, and then we're just gonna size this glow up. And then after that, we're gonna hit shift space for a transform node. We're gonna be able to now control it where we want it to go. So I'm gonna want it over here to this left side. Obviously, that's where we originally had it in the beginning of the intro. And we're gonna come to frame 0, and we're actually just gonna turn the size down like this. And we're also going to rotate the angle about 200-ish degrees. We're gonna hit a keyframe then on the size and the angle, and we're gonna come up approximately 20-ish 4 frames later and size this back up and pull this angle back to 0. Now, if we play this through, we have this animation that looks like this, so it kind of looks trash. So head over to the spline page, check mark the transform, zoom to fit, hit Command A, double click, and then go to ease, and then go to out cubic. This is going to make that animation look smooth like we had it in the intro. Now, all we have to do is duplicate the star, and then we have this cool thing where it kind of just looks see-through now. And the best part is it doesn't start off see-through. So now we're going to take this star, and we're actually going to duplicate the star one more time, but we're going to take this star design and we're going to put it over here just like that. Now we have 2 stars that are animating in just like that. Now to get this text animation, we could do 2 of things. We can manually do it by coming to titles and go to text, drag it down and search for the font Apple Garmin, which is a free font you can find online. Type out your text, go into the Fusion page and double click in this box and go to follower. Go up to the modifiers, go to transform and hit a keyframe on this Y offset. We're going to turn this down, make sure it is at negative 0.071. We're going to come approximately 24 frames forward, and then we're going to go back to 0. Come into the spline and then do the same thing. Go to ease and go to out cubic. Then come to timing and then add the delay as 0.43. Now you could do that or head over to the MotionText Pro, which is the first link in the description with 250 plus preset text animations, and grab the blur up slide. What this does is it just basically does the effect for me. So all I have to do is type out my text and it's done for me. Now you're going to notice that these stars are like not really aligned. So I'm just going to go ahead and align these stars. So now drag in the Liquid Glass DaVinci Resolve logo and go ahead and put it in this top right corner over here and size it up to where you want it to be. Then I'm going to turn the rotation angle at about right there. Then I'm going to make this as a new compound clip. Go into the Fusion page, hit shift space for a transform node, size down, hit a keyframe, go 24 frames forward, go back to 1. Hit zoom to fit, come in here and hit Command A to highlight both the points, right click and go to ease and out cubic. Now if we play this all through, we have an animation that looks like this. So to smooth all of this out, we're going to swipe up on our timeline and actually fade all of these in by grabbing this white dot and changing them all to 5 to 6 frames. So now with all of that together, we have something like this. So we're actually going to hold all of these together and create it as its own compound clip. So once this animates up, we're then going to go 1 frame forward, and we're going to head into the Fusion page with the frame that we're selected on. We're going to hit shift space for a transform node. We're going to hit a key point on the size. We're going to go approximately like 10 to 5 frames forward, and then just size this down to like right there. We're then gonna hit Command A, and we're only gonna hit S on our keyboard this time, and we're gonna make this little small short animation that looks something like this, taking these key points and smoothing it out. So now, boom, boom, just like that. Okay, and now what we have to do is come to the end of the animation and swipe up on your timeline again, and then go ahead and fade that out a good 4 frames. So now immediately we have something like this that then goes out just like that. Now I'm going to drag in the left animation, which is the same properties as the beginning, but we're just dragging in the left animation from MotionText Pro. So then if we pair those animations up with the 2 animations just going like that, then we're going to grab in blur right side. We're going to type out is super easy. Now for this one, we are going to now hold a compound clip and do the same thing. So as this animation comes in, we're just going to add a zoom out effect. So go into the Fusion page again and hit transform node, go on the size and go forward about a few frames forward, and then size it down. Do the same thing, hit S on your keyboard, and then just smooth out these points to make it a nice like fast animation. Now we are going to do a hard transition. So we do have to come back to the generators and grab another 4-corner gradient. We're just going to deactivate this for now, and I want to go for a dark purple vibe. So come here, and I'm going to give this a really dark purple vibe, make it really dark. We're going to do the same thing, create it as a compound clip, go to the color page and add the film look creator. This is looking really clean already. So now we're going to do a hard transition. So as this comes in, is super easy, and I want it to transition right here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames forward, maybe 7, and then I'm going to cut that blue background away. We're going to swipe up, and we're actually just going to fade this in and then fade this purple background in. So if we play that through, we have a hard cut transition. Now, what I'm going to grab is this bouncy follower up text effect in my MotionText Pro pack. Now we are going to jump into the liquid glass effect. This is going to be focused on fusion heavy effects, so stay tuned and pay attention to exactly what I'm doing. So as this transitions right here, I do want to now grab what is called an adjustment clip down on the timeline. Put this right about here where we want our liquid glass effect to start, and then head into the fusion page. So now in the fusion page with our new adjustment clip, we're gonna hit shift space for a merge node. We are then going to add another merge node. We are then going to hit shift space for a displace node. This is going to be the main liquid glass effect. We're going to take the output of the displace and we're going to put it to the green of the merge 2. We're then going to take the output of the merge 1 and put it to the yellow of the displace. We are then going to drag in a rectangle node, take the output of this and put it to the displace. Then take the output of this and put it to the blue of the merge 2. So what we're going to do here is come up to the corner radius and turn this corner radius up. Now you're going to notice you can mess with this width. This is going to be our main animation. But first, let's go to the displace and change the offset to -1 and then change the refraction strength to -4, which then now we can come in and now reenact all of this stuff. This is why the adjustment clip is so nice, is because we could see what we're working under. So if we come to the displace and we now turn up the spread, we now get that UI animation look. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this to where it fits perfectly on the actual, and I'll show you how. Sometimes the spread needs to go down a little bit. Sometimes it can get too much. But we do want to start this rectangle and we want to turn the width to be some little ball, just like this. And we actually want to use the center Y and pull it down like right here. So first thing we're going to do is actually go ahead and take the center position and hit a keyframe. We're then going to go up approximately less than 20 frames and we're going to come back up to the middle. So that's going to be the original animation. Then we're going to now hit a keyframe on the width and the height and go approximately another 10 frames forward. Now we're going to increase the width and then we're going to increase the height, making it look like a UI animation. So now if we play that through, it's going to look really sloppy, so we have to smooth these out by coming up to the spline page. The first thing we're going to do is change up the center path. So come here and just hit S on your keyboard, that way it whips up really smooth like. So if we look at this now, it's going to whip up really smooth. Now we can uncheck mark these and check mark the width and the height. We're going to use these at the same time by hitting Command A, right click, and go to Ease and Out Cubic. If we do this now, it looks really smooth. Then we are going to grab one more animation on the MotionText Pro. We're going to cut that one there, and we're going to now change the opacity on that one. So now if we play this through, it looks like that. Now all we have to do is now change the actual UI animation. So go into the Fusion page back with this UI animation, go to the rectangle node. We're then going to hit a keyframe on the width and the height again, and we're going to come a few frames forward, and then we're just going to probably change the width to match the in minutes. Now if we come up here and we go ahead and smooth this out and then bring this animation in just like so. Now if we play this through, boom, boom, just like that. Now if we play everything through, we have something that looks like this, looks really super clean, and this is what I like to call a UI animation. Guys, like I said, if you want to learn more about the MotionText Pro, it will be in the first link in the description. It is going to be 250 plus preset text packs, which is in the all-in-one bundle. And also, let me know if you guys like this other styled animations and not just short form content. Leave a comment down below because it really helps my channel. Subscribe if you want to keep seeing more content like this, and drop a comment down below what you learned. I will see you guys in the next video.